I want to move on to the investors that you work with and that other person's money that you're working with to finance these deals. I'm assuming you're still doing that. You're still leveraging other people's, you're still leveraging debt with other people's money. I'm going to guess you're probably paying out about 12%, somewhere around that. Are you working with a handful of investors? Like right now, at your point, are you working with a handful of investors now that you've just been working with for a while? And so you get this deal and you show them the numbers, you show them how it's going to work, how they're going to get their 12% back over the next 12 months or whatever it is. Or are you still out there beating the bushes for investors to work with?
So a little bit of both. So we're not beating the bushes near as much as we were at first to get that stable core of private lenders is what you're alluding to. Yes, that's majority of what we use is private lenders. And it took me 6 months, as I mentioned earlier, when we were talking about my first deal to find my first private lender. But that's exactly what we did. We found them. We explained the deal to them. We personally guaranteed there's return. We added them, as we did a promissory note with them. So you do it all the right way. It's a great way to them.
You put them on the insurance. You put them on the deed. The whole
everything.
thing.
So it's basically a guaranteed 12% return, which nobody can get anywhere. So it's a great pitch and it's backed by real estate. So we were able to get the right person in line with that. Then we did a deal and then we paid them back. Then we did another deal, paid them back. And then they told their friends. And then it just kind of balloons. People that are financially set to a certain degree tend to hang out with other people that are financially set to that same degree. People hang around kind of who they are. And so then they tell their friends they have too much to drink and brag about it, or they just send them an email very intentionally to tell them about it. Right. So it just kind of goes throughout their circle and then it starts to grow from there. But you got to do a lot of legwork to get that first part of that snowball to kind of start to roll down that hill. But then they come to you to a certain degree, and that's happened. They come to us, no, we don't need money right now, or hey, we'll need money, or we got this creative deal that's
nice when you can tell someone we don't need money right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're looking to grow, and I do all right for myself, but we want to grow and scale. And the best way to do that is to still borrow money. Like all these people, like these people that are in stratospheres that I don't even understand, like Elon Musk and all these people, they still borrow and leverage money. Like people get afraid of this debt thing, but if you properly leverage it, that's how the world and the economy works. Like the great example I would say, like Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, right? Like he borrowed money to make Facebook better. And then he took the ad revenue from Facebook to pay back who he borrowed the money from. He would have eventually figured it out, but it happened so much faster because he borrowed money. Elon Musk bought Twitter, now X. He didn't use his own cash. He didn't cash out all his Tesla stock. He did a little bit, but he borrowed money from other people and brought investors on the board and leveraged money, got into debt, owed them money to buy it and to grow and to scale it because he didn't want to liquidate too much. So you can understand the power of a leveraging, and if you can do it the right way, it just puts your wealth and your financial success in hyperdrive. It's so simple, but it's not easy. You borrow money to buy an asset. That asset produces cash. You pay off who you borrowed the money from with the cash from that asset, and you own that asset. So that's it. That is very simplest form. I just do that with real estate because I'm not smart enough to do that with a social media app or with a company like Amazon, who Jeff Bezos borrowed money to start. So I do with real estate because I'm not smart enough to start a new app and understand technology, and everybody needs real estate. But anybody owner can do it. It's a beautiful thing. You just have to get to a comfort level and understand that you're borrowing money to buy an asset, not to buy your third motorcycle or to buy a yacht.